From clothes and shoes to bedding and curtains, it's often surprising how much can accumulate in our homes. Every year, billions of garments are produced, with most of these ending up in landfill. Bins are being placed around the rock to collect these items, with the aim of finding a better use for them.
There will be a daily inspection, and if there is a need for collection, the bins will be serviced on a daily basis. The clothes will be shipped out to Senegal as part of the Senegal appeal. Having said that, if there are any local charities that want to make use of any clothes, they're more than welcome to come to the Eco Park, where all the different clothes will be sorted, and they can take anything that they need. But the main aim is for the clothes to go essentially from the waste to the wardrobe. If that's not possible, then the clothes will be repurposed. They can be converted into rags, even padding, or even new textiles.
Recycling regulations mandating a duty on businesses to separate their waste were brought into force last month. Organic waste forms part of those changes. That's everything from leftover fruit and vegetables to coffee grounds, small garden waste, and soiled paper plates and napkins. The Environment Department has installed organic waste bins in phases, beginning with Chatham Counterguard, Casemates and Fish Market Lane. Phase 2 will cover larger facilities such as the hospital and stadium, with the final phase to cover households.
Organic waste will be inspected on a daily basis. Initially, the waste will be taken to an authorized facility in Spain. In the near future, the intention is to have a small-scale composting facility here in Gibraltar and produce a product, essentially.
Though the focus is on education, the regulations do allow for environment officers to fine businesses if they're not disposing of items properly. No fines have been issued as of yet, and officers are visiting establishments to help them make changes to the way they throw their food away. New rules on the way things are recycled are being introduced across Europe, so the government is working to get Gibraltar aligned with those changes. But if you want people to recycle, you need to make sure they're able to do so in a relatively straightforward way. The Environment Department says it's working on this.
What we want to do with households is essentially incentivize recycling and obviously make recycling more accessible.
How would you do that?
So initially by providing more bins. I mean, that's one of the main points of feedback that we get from the general public, the fact that they want more bins, which is a good problem to have. Increasing the amount of recycling receptacles around Gibraltar forms one of our priorities, and that's exactly what we need to do. Ideally, you would have every different sort of housing estate in Gibraltar with not just your standard green bins, but also the range of recycling bins. So your bins for paper, your bins for plastic, your bins for organic waste, even bins for clothes. That's the intention. We need to remember that really strict targets are being set in the European Union, for example. Although we're not part of the European Union, we're certainly trying to align with their waste management principles. So by 2035, they're aiming to have as much as 65% of the mixed municipal waste recycled. Clearly, that's a big task, but we're up for the challenge.
It might take some time before recycling is second nature to us all, but it's hoped these changes will make that move a little easier. So do look out for these new bins.